Grand Lake Health Systems welcomes you to this broadcast of high school girls varsity basketball district tournament. We're at Wapakoneta High School Gymnasium where the Marion local Flyers take on the new Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is being brought to you by these sponsors: Grand Lake Health Systems, Clopay, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All Glaze Audiology, and NKTelco, our sponsors here at the district semifinal action. Pretty good matchup here between the number 2 seeded New Knoxville Rangers, number 3 seeded Marion local Flyers, along with Jeff Henson. I'm Dave Kanapke. Two teams with very good records. New Knoxville 20-4, Marion local 19-5, both of them 7-2 in the MAC. Jeff, let's start with New Knoxville, number 2 seed. They've won 3 in a row, 7 of the last 8. They've had some pretty easy tournament wins here over St. Henry and Upper Soda Valley.
They did earn some easy wins in the sectionals. They had a good stretch at the end of the year, too. They lost a tough game to Legacy Christian overtime, but had some good games against a good St. John's team and a good New Bremen team to earn some wins, even a good Russia team who's still playing. So they had some quality wins late in the year to help build upon this tournament success. And yes, had 2 easy ones in the sectionals. Things will get tougher tonight.
Yeah, you talk about some wins there. They've had only 4 losses, but they would what you call quality losses against some very good competition.
Yeah, they lost to very good teams, as you mentioned, with Fort Recovery first, then Minster, then Fort Loramie, and then that Legacy Christian team. And 3 of those 4 are ranked in the top 10. And Fort Recovery, a very good team, just got beat by Minster earlier tonight.
Pretty good balanced team. 3 players in double figures, led by their only senior on the team, Morgan Leffel.
She averages 13.2 a game, and she's a steady player throughout, working through some diabetes issues, being able to bounce back, play through volleyball and basketball, having a great senior season, doesn't want it to end tonight, and has played very hard for New Knoxville in her career.
Now for the Marion local Flyers, 19-5 on the season, 7-2 in the MAC, number 3 seed. They've also won 3 in a row. They've won 6 of their last 7 games. They've had fairly easy tournament wins over Ada and Parkway.
Yeah, again, the top seed team rewards the benefit. You play with the lower seeds. They took care of business. They, again, had some tough losses on the season as well. They lost to a very good Bath team to open up the season, then New Knoxville, then a St. Mary's team that just got beat, but they played pretty good basketball, did St. Mary's, and Minster, and then Fort Loramie near the end of the season. So, again, quality losses. They're capable of playing very well. They just got to put all the pieces and the parts together at the same time.
Now they're going to do their starting lineups, brought to you by Sydney All Glaze Audiology. They'll be in alternate fashion. We'll start with the Rangers. Number 2, Haley Fletterjohn, a 5'5" junior, right at 5 points a game. And for the Flyers, number 10, Heidi Rethman, recently won over 1,000 points in her career. 5'7" senior, averages 10.5 a game. Number 4, Avery Henson, a 5'10" junior, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Number 12, Stella Hilsman, a 5'9" sophomore, 2 points a game. And Morgan Leffel, number 5, a 5'7" senior, leading scorer at 13 points a game. First team All-MAC. Number 23, Sammy Holscher, also first team MAC, 5'9" junior, 13 points a game, leading scorer. Next up for the Rangers, number 10, Carson Henson, a 6' junior, 5 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. Number 24, Elena Pullman, a 5'11" senior, 10 points, 6 rebounds. Rounding out the Rangers lineup, Ellie Gable, number 32, a 5'6" junior, 11 points, 5 assists a game. And Molly Winter, a 6' junior, 6 points, 4 rebounds a game. Coaches Tim Hegemeyer in his 6th year and Beth Strive in her Tim Hegemeyer in his 16th year, Beth Strive in her 6th year. Jeff, let's talk about our keys to the game. Brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. We'll start with the visiting team, New Knoxville.
They want to defend around the rim, make sure Marion doesn't work it inside, force them to shoot from the outside. And when they do, make sure you rebound and give the Flyers just 1 shot and keep turnovers below 10, TOs below 10. take care of the basketball. And for the Marion local Flyers, they want to rebound again on both ends of the court. They've got some size on the inside. They know they can use that to their advantage. They want to put good defensive pressure on you, Knoxville, force them into taking some difficult shots, and be smart on offense. Don't force it. They know New Knoxville's going to play some good defense. Just don't force it, and play your pace of play and get good quality shots. We're on another jump ball here.
2 jump balls. I guess you just jump with your, no, you jump with the 2 people, that Haley Fletterjohn and Heidi Rethman. They haven't probably ever done a jump ball.
They haven't. Maybe in practice. Kind of
and
an
this one is
beginning, but nonetheless, we're started.
It was an oddity you don't see very often. Those keys to the game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. Number 3 seeded Marion local with the basketball against number 2 seeded New Knoxville. These teams played way early in this season, way back in December 3rd. New Knoxville won by 7, 51-44 at the barn.
Close game. Pullman had some foul trouble, didn't play a lot of that game, and New Knoxville held on, got off to a good start, and held on and won the 7-point game, first league win of the season.
Rethman with the tray, rattles around and in. Hit the back rim and got some back spin and rolled and came in.
She's a good 3-point shooter. That's her 26th make of the season, and she's a 38% shooter from there. Got a shooter's touch on a neutral site rim, but good start for the Flyers.
Gable with a pull-up. It's the first shot. Both teams successful on their first possession.
Gable, nice pull-up jumper from about 16 feet. Second on the team, as you mentioned, score at 12 points a game. Has been scoring the ball very well as of late for New Knoxville.
Lob down to Winter. Rolls around. Winter comes up with it and is fouled.
That's going to be one of the battles New Knoxville has to keep in mind as Winter misses. New Knoxville cannot secure the rebound, and Avery Henson picks up her first foul in 1 minute and 4 seconds of the game.
Molly Winter, a 6-foot junior, 6 points, 4 rebounds, strong inside player. Molly with the first one.
Has struggled from the foul line this season, but nice form there, and gets a point off the foul that she earned on the offensive rebound. Just a 44% free throw shooter on the season. Both those, that rattles out, but both look like good form.
Rebound, Avery Henson.
Henson ought to be careful now. She doesn't pick up her second quick one. New Knoxville not real deep. Play about 6 girls.
Henson with the basketball to her sister Carson Henson. Hands it off to Gable. Gable to the hoop, a left-handed shot blocked by Pullman.
Good defense by the Flyers. Pullman, her 19th block of the season. Not only the block, but I believe she came down with the rebound, or at least the Flyers came down with the rebound.
Hilsman gives it up to Rethman. There's Holscher. Hilsman will travel it. And it'll be Ranger basketball.
Right idea. Had defense coming at her on the cross-court pass, and the defense coming at her hard, gave her a head and shoulder fake, but moved her pivot foot before starting to dribble. That's the first turnover of the game.
Marion will do full court pressure. Morgan Leffel will walk it across, guarded by Pullman. Ordinarily, Gable is the point guard on the half court. Fletterjohn with the basketball down to Gable. Henson comes up with it to the basket. And Winter with a nice rebound. Pullman almost didn't see the ball coming to her, but turned around awkwardly to catch it, and she gets it to Holscher. Flyers start off the season 2-2 before, and they lost to New Knoxville. They were 2-2 then as it goes out of bounds. After that game, the Flyers won 11 in a row. Overall, as we mentioned in the pregame, some losses to good teams to Bath, New Knoxville, St. Mary's, Minster, and Fort Laramie. Henson will take it across the timeline, guarded by Winter. Fletterjohn. Rangers start off the season 8-0 before they lost to Fort Recovery. Very good season at 20 wins. Henson is fouled.
Saw there's some contact on the arm as she turned against her body, and Molly Winter there to draw contact. So each girl, Avery and Molly, have exchanged fouls against each other.
See a replay. They're on our winners quality meets replay as Henson hits the first free throw.
67% foul shooter on the season.
New Knoxville is a team second to MAC at a very good 73%. Short on the second one, able to get her own rebound, can't finish it. And Holscher comes up with the rebound.
Tough break for the Rangers. Had that short free throw. She knew it when she released it. Got a good jump off of it and just couldn't come down with the putback bucket.
Hilsman gives it to Holscher. Holscher, the leading scorer at 13 a game, and she banks it in.
And that's what she does best. She's left-handed, and she can go to the basket. She's strong, and she can handle the ball. Good size at 5'9", but yet athletically built. She's a very solid physical player.
Gable pull up. That's blocked out of bounds. It will stay with the Rangers. At the end of the game, Melissa Waterman will check in for Carson Henson.
Not for sure which Flyer got a block on that, but Pullman had a block earlier in the game. Another block shot there by the Flyers. New Knoxville this time keeping possession when it went out of bounds.
Waterman gives it up to Leffel.
Good defense so far by Marion Local. New Knoxville's really had their hands full on offense. Not many open looks so far, and Flyers have been very active on defense, giving New Knoxville fits on offense.
Leffel will inbound with the only senior. The rest of the starters and also Waterman off the bench, all juniors for Coach Tim Hegemeyer. Henson to Gable. Leffel with the three. That will go behind the backboard. It'll be Flyer basketball. Both these teams are third straight year at districts. Last time Marion has won districts here, won the district completely, was in 2015. For New Knoxville, 2014.
And New Knoxville's had their seasons ended 3 years in a row by Minster.
Rethman off. Winner with a follow. Couple shots did not fall. Henson comes up with a rebound. Rangers down by 3. Gable trying to push it a little bit. Guarded by Holscher. Has to pick up her dribble. Underneath the Henson. Kicks it out to Flutterjohn.
Fortunately, it wasn't a live ball turnover. Nice
Waterman
move
to the basket,
nice.
And a little strong. Henson with a follow.
Nice move by Melissa Waterman. Strong, aggressive. Unfortunately for the Rangers, Henson there to get the offensive stick back and score this time. So good drive there. Started from Melissa Waterman going to the basket.
6-5 Flyers. Underneath there's Rethman. She draws some attention.
She's going to get her second foul on Henson.
Reach in foul. Number 4, Avery Henson.
That's big.
As she will be leaving here as shortly after the first free throw by Heidi Rethman. It's Carson Henson coming to the game. Lindsey Canning, number 30, and number 21, Molly Rethman into the game.
Rethman, 78% shooter from the free throw line. I believe that's Marion's best shooter. It is 78%. Very good free throw shooter. Hits both.
4-year varsity player, went over 1,000 points in the last, or tied 1,000 points in the last regular season game against Parkway. Hits a pair. Now has 5 of the Flyers' 8 points. Gable to Waterman. Hands it off to Flutterjohn.
Be interesting to see what's now how New Knoxville operates on offense. Now, there's been times the Henson goes out of the game, part of the rotation, but she's going to be out for probably most of the first half. See what's how New Knoxville kind of figures it out.
Henson with the tray. Carson Henson.
Good look for Carson Henson. She struggled shooting in her last game, didn't score in her last game. First time all season hasn't scored, but a confidence booster there to hit her first shot of the night, and much needed points for the Rangers.
Ties it up to 8-8 on our First National Bank scoreboard. First National Bank think first as the Flyers were playing a zone. Now the Rangers playing a 2-3 zone, and we'll have a tie-up. Alternate possession will go take it to the Rangers.
Good defense there by Melissa Waterman. I believe the top down a bit underthrown. It gave Waterman a chance to time it and secure it, forced the jump ball and a turnover against the Flyers.
Full court pressure. New Knoxville's had a interesting strategies to get it to some of the taller girls, so that you don't have to guard. You don't have to dribble against the quick guards of Marion Local.
Yeah, we saw Avery bring it up against Winter, and Carson can do it too. She played JV last year, did a lot of ball handling, gets a break there, but she able to handle forced to handle the ball last season. That can only help you this year.
Say it was a kick there on the Flyers. Might have took a little bit NBA step, so to speak. There was a kick that did it, so it'll stay with the Rangers. Waterman, almost a steal there by Rethman.
And almost a foul, too. But it's a lot of good, Marion very aggressive here, Dave, in the man-to-man defense. They're a little bit bigger and faster, and they're forced good defense so far, no breakdowns on the defensive side.
Keep an eye on Gable and Holscher. Holscher's done a nice job so far on very good point guard Gable as they're working through this possession.
Yeah, Gable and Holscher battling down here. Again, Holscher's a little bit taller than Gable, but so athletic. She's quick and strong as Holscher, so she does it offensively and defensively.
Down to Leffel. Turnaround, that is short. Rebound by Rethman. So long possession. Comes up empty for the Rangers. Holscher with the basketball coming up a minute to go in a very close first quarter. Molly Rethman. Pullman to Heidi Rethman. Koenig with the turnaround, Lindsay Koenig.
She hit some shots the first meeting. I remember about mid-range jumpers did Koenig, and she had 6 points, and I remember those were big buckets for her. There's another near foul, evidently some contact, but that's a good perimeter. That's a good mid-range jumper by Koenig.
Yeah, I've had about 3 or 4 of the Flyers games, and Koenig always comes off the bench. She always seems like she has some big baskets. She hits a high percentage. Seems like she always hits her first one, and when you can bring somebody off the bench and give you a little spark offensively, it's always a plus for any team.
And she's a 45% field goal shooter.
Fletcher-John from the corner. Henson with the rebound and in. Carson Henson.
Well, that's 4 points the Rangers have gotten. Avery had a rebound bucket off offensive glass, and now Carson. So New Knoxville, they don't rebound very well on the offensive glass. Of course, they don't miss many shots. They shoot very well as a team. But good breaks here for the Rangers in the first 8-minute period to get some offensive putbacks for points.
Flyers going for the last shot, tied at 10. So Rangers staying in their 2-3 zone. Pullman, and that's tipped away. Henson comes up with it 5 seconds. Gable.
She'll see the clock. Henson's have to let it fly.
Henson a long three, in and out. Closely played first quarter of basketball here at Wapak. We're tied at 10. We're back with the second quarter on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
One quarter of the books here at this district semifinal. We're all tied at 10. Well, it's been a really good first quarter.
And New Knoxville hasn't shot real well, 4 of 13. Remember, though, a couple of those misses, they were able to put back for 2 buckets for 4 points, 4 of 13 shooting for the Rangers. Marion Local just 3 of 7, only 7 shots taken for the Flyers. They make 3. Marion Local did commit 4 turnovers. New Knoxville yet to commit a turnover. Another reason why they have a few more shot attempts, and again, able to get a couple offensive rebounds. Marion as well, Molly Winter had some offensive rebounds as well to keep some possessions alive, and a couple of them actually resulted in a foul against New Knoxville and let Molly hit a free throw.
Knoxville switches now to a man defense. Hilsman in the corner. All the way over to Holscher, banks it in.
Good ball movement. You know, they're able to snap the ball across court, and some players can't do that very well. When you can move the ball faster than the defense can recover, and Holscher, again, on that left side especially, knows what to do with it when she gets it.
Ellie Gable against Holscher. Now to Leffel.
There's a foul on Holscher, a little too much contact. They've battled all games so far, have Holscher and Gable on the inside. Holscher gets called for her first foul. But I would expect New Knoxville to be very patient on offense here, trying to consume some clock. Remember, Avery Henson, 2 fouls, still on the bench. We'll see how long she stays there.
Molly Winter and Heidi Rethman return for the Flyers. Gable with the basketball, spin move, tough shot. Waterman couldn't get the follow, and Winter with the rebound.
Good battle by Melissa Waterman. Had to shoot it off balance, even left-handed. Couldn't get the friendly bounce off the bank board, so a good possession on the Flyers, keeping the Rangers scoreless.
Holscher with the basketball. Over to Stella Hilsman. Hit by Gable, back at her, tipped again. This time Gable comes up with it. Hesitation, dribble, spin move. High off the backboard, and Pullman with the board. Nice double team there by the Flyers.
Yeah, they're tall and lengthy. It makes it very difficult to score against. Gable realizes that, has to maybe shoot some tough shots.
Holscher with the tray.
Her 7th point of the game. She has all points here in a quarter for either team, 5 points, and Sammy Holscher's perfect 3 for 3 from the field to start the game, and again has been playing very good defense on this end. Just the 1 personal foul. Henson at the scores table coming in, next dead ball.
Ruffle to Gable.
Crowd wanted a double dribble again. The muff handoff there, she dropped it. Did that initiate a dribble? I don't know. It's about like when we fall down with a basketball. We talked about that earlier. Is it a travel?
Another one of those that used to be called much closer than it used to be. It's a little more liberal. Henson, Waterman, 18-footer, and buries it, Melissa Waterman.
Assist Carson Henson, able to draw the defense in. Waterman ready to shoot right on the 3-point line, so it goes down as a long 2-point shot.
Cuts the lead back to 3. 5:20 to go before halftime. Holscher, the winner of this game, will play the #1 seed at Minster Wildcats, who knocked off Fort Recovery in the first game 50-32. We will have that game on NKTelco Sports on Saturday night. Rethman looking down low to Pullman. Rolls around and in. Pullman with her first 2 points.
Her first shot taken, she makes it. Marion Local, those are friendly rims down there. They opened up the game with a 3-pointer that bounced around, and that one, a soft touch, helps that happen, but they've got some couple shots that have bounced around to score.
Gable fakes the pass and banks it in.
Very athletic. She's able to fake that, froze the defense if nothing else, and then able to finish without anyone in front of her this time for her 4th point.
Holscher gives it up to Rethman. Drives to the basket. That is short. Winner with another rebound. Can't finish. Nice rebound by Leffel. A lot of battles for these rebounds tonight. Some 2 strong teams.
Winner's had her hands on a number of those missed shots for the Flyers. Hasn't really converted that many of them, but another drive by Gable.
Left it short, but got her own rebound. Waterman with the drive, and another basket by Melissa Waterman.
Good job by Melissa Waterman. Offensive rebound bucket for New Knoxville. Good possession there. Melissa Waterman finishes.
Timeout on the floor. We'll be back with tournament basketball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Take a look at the Marion Local huddle around 6-year coach Beth Stribe, also longtime head coach and now assistant coach Treva Forkamp. A lot of knowledge there and experience. Also Maria Moeller, JV coach, off on the left there. And right now, Flyers clinging on to just a 1-point lead.
Yeah, they've really played good defense. Probably what's hurt them the most is they've had some turnovers. And then on offense, though, the shots have missed. They've had a couple offensive rebounds. They haven't been able to put them back. But other than that, they've been pretty efficient on offense. Give credit to New Knoxville. They've been cashing in on the offensive rebounding. 6 points off second chance. And that's basically kept New Knoxville within just 1 point with 3:56 to go in the half.
Key in for New Knoxville, Avery Henson in the game with two fouls. It looks like New Knoxville has now switched to a 3-2 zone.
Like a 1-2-2. They put Carson Henson up top, or 3-2 to help prevent ball reversal, although Marion able to reverse it.
Long pass over to Reffman. She'll drive. I think that was blocked by Henson out of bounds.
Which one, Carson?
Carson, I think, had the block from behind.
That would be her 26th block on the season.
We're on the end. We're on the opposite end zone, if you will. But that'll be inbounded to Holscher. Holscher was leading scorer for the Flyers with 7 points.
And Avery Henson guarding Molly Winter again. Molly's been very active on the offensive glass. You have to be careful you don't try to challenge.
Pass to Pullman, gets her own rebound and follows for the basket.
Well, the Flyers cash in on their opportunity. Pullman gets her missed shot, which a lot of times you're a shooter, you have the advantage, you know where it's going, and she's able to put it right back for her first 4 points now of the game. Nice
Henson to Leffel with her first basket.
Good cut by Morgan Leffel, good assist by Avery Henson to feed her, and it danced around in the rim, but fortunately for New Knoxville, Leffel scores her first bucket of the game.
Holscher, the leading scorer on this season with 13 points a game. Brings the lead back down to 1. Pullman against this zone, and they're stolen away by Avery Henson.
Someone knocked it away. Avery Henson came up with the basketball, but someone knocked it out. So good hands by the Rangers.
Gable.
Be careful. Yeah, they're going to set a high screen. Got to be careful up top that you don't get called for the moving one. And sometimes you try to pivot out, and that can be called a moving. It's a judgment call.
That's a pass underneath, a kicked away there by Reffman.
I thought it was kicked too. They didn't call a kick, but nonetheless, tough angle for, you know, when you're on top of it, sometimes you don't see it. It looked like a kick. Nonetheless, it stays, with New Knoxville.
Molly Reffman checks in, number 21, 5'5" senior. Henson to the basket, that's tipped away.
First turnover of the game as Avery trying to go into the basket and get around Winter. Good team defense by the Flyers, collapsing and shutting down that avenue. First turnover of the game is from my records.
One of the keys for Coach Hegemeyer was under 10 turnovers on offense, so off to a good start on that front. Reffman, pass was almost behind to Molly Reffman. Hands it off to Holscher. Down low to Winter. She'll have to back it out on the double team, and they throw it out of bounds.
7 turnovers, so that's basically helped New Knoxville stay within 1, and just some passes have been off the mark. So break for New Knoxville, their defense, and again they'll have Avery Henson, like I said, bring the ball down the court. This allows Gable to kind of get off the ball and be ready to score.
The advantage when you have tall girls who can handle the ball as well. Carson Henson gives off the Leffel to Henson. 1:20 to go. Down to Gable. She'll pull it out. They work through their offense. Leffel off a screen. Hands it to Flutterjohn through the lane. Her floater banks it in.
Good move by Flutterjohn. Faked the shot up front, Dave, and then went to the basket, and I believe got around Winter to finish the score. Her first 2 points of the game for number 2. First Ranger lead maybe in a while. Yeah, because Marion had the 3-pointer to start the game.
And there's an answer there by Reffman.
Her second made triple of the night. 26th and 27th made 3-pointer on the season.
Drive to the basket by Henson. That will go out of bounds. Holscher was out of bounds when she saved it. There's Melissa Waterman in the game. All 6 players for the Rangers have scored so far. And
the last shot by Marion Local, they said was a 2-pointer. Thank you, production staff. A 2-pointer by Reffman.
Flutterjohn drives again, kicks it to Henson.
And Avery Henson checks out of the game with the 40 seconds left in the half. To avoid maybe that 3rd foul.
Some big minutes there. And she was able to play with 2 fouls. Waterman has had some quality minutes off the bench. Backdoor, Flutterjohn has to kick it out to Gable, down to 17 seconds. Henson drives.
Oh, so if she maybe would have turned around, had a look. 10
down
seconds
to 10 seconds. Ball in Gable's hands. She's going to try to make something happen. And there's a 5-second count as she paused a little too long as she was trying to set up a play, I believe. and she was guarded closely, and she gets called for the 5-second count.
Second turnover for New Knoxville. The game, again, from this angle, hard to see that. I didn't look at our monitor, but Flyers will take a timeout.
We're just going to keep it right here. Remind you to follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM in their internet exclusive games on www.wcsmradio.com. All season long, your sports leader in Mercer and All-Glaze County, WCSM AM and FM. Strategy you don't see a lot at high school. You see in college because they have to use one up before the half. But to take a timeout right in your last possession, I think they see how important this is, how close this game's been played.
Every possession is critical, and you're right. In college, you have to burn one or you lose it, so it's not a big deal. High school, you have 5 for the game, so it doesn't matter when you use them. Coach Stride, though, likes to use one now. She understands a chance here of 5 seconds. A lot of time to get an offense run. I mean, you got to go quick, but you can get a good shot here, and she wants to see once again come up with a good answer here to extend their lead.
Especially get the ball moving that way. They get all the half-court to Pullman. Back to Rethman, a long 3, probably not the shot they wanted, but a follow. I think that was after the basket. I don't see an indication either way. I think the refs are going to do it. No, they wave it off. That's what I had thought it was. We'll take a look at a replay here, and Holscher with the ball, and they see the lights go up in red in the backboard. We'll back it up.
Yep, right there.
Right there, she has it. The lights are red. Good job in our production staff there. So we'll go to halftime on our First National Bank scoreboard. Good ball game. Flyers up by 1. We're back with the second half and the stats here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
All-Glaze and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Brookside Laboratories, east of Chicago Pizza.
We'd like to wish a happy birthday to our general manager there, Preston Meyer, as he's in the stands tonight witnessing a very good basketball game as we're at halftime. The Flyers lead the Rangers by 1. With first half numbers, Jeff Henson.
Well, a close game is what we thought we would have, and a close game is what we have. New Knoxville 9 of 23 from the field. Of those, they made 1 of 4 three-point shots. Marion Local 8 of 17, not as many shots, but hit a high percentage of them. They also connected on 2 of 3 in that shot and that shooting range from three-point range. Both teams 1 of 2 from free throw line. Rebounding edge goes to the Flyers, 14-10, and the Flyers with 7 turnovers compared to just 2 for the Rangers. First half scoring leaders, Heidi Rethman and Sammy Holscher for Marion Local, each with 7. 4 from Elena Pullman, 2 from Lindsay Koenig, 1 from Molly Winter, their total of 21. For New Knoxville, Carson Henson leads New Knoxville with 5 points. 4 points apiece from Ellie Gable and Melissa Waterman. 2 points from Morgan Luffel, 2 from Haley Flutterjohn, and 3 from Avery Henson. Only 2 fouls in the first half for each team, Dave. Avery Henson for New Knoxville, both of those fouls. And for Marion Local, Winter and Holscher each with a personal foul. So that is not the case right now, and tight game, low scoring, but ball control and good defense is what we thought we'd see, and both these teams do play good defense, and that's been on display tonight.
Number 2, number 3. One team had 20 wins this season. One team 19 wins. You know, going in on paper, we expected a close game, and it's been that way the whole time. I think the Flyers opened up a 5-point lead briefly, but other than that.
And New Knoxville had to lead momentarily late in the second quarter before Rethman hit a long 2 to take it back. And other than that, you know, Marion Local has probably led 15 minutes and 30 seconds of the first 16 minutes. They've been on top.
Knoxville ball to start off the second half.
There's a second foul on Winter. That's a good call. Again, I thought in the first half at times the defenses were playing through the offensive player, and what was key there is the bounce pass was nice and low, so it forced Winter, if she's going to go after it, to step through Avery Henson, and she did. That is her second foul, so both Molly Winter and Avery Henson each with 2 personal fouls.
Both teams with their 5 starters to start the second half. Work around the perimeter. There's Flutterjohn back to Leffel. Leffel running shot. Rebound by Henson. Another try and in. Avery Henson gives the lead back to the Rangers.
Well, again, the Rangers have not offensive rebounded well this year. That's their 8th point now in offensive rebounds, and something, again, they just don't do that often. And Holster is going to get knocked out of bounds. Good defense by New Knoxville, standing straight up and not bodying Holster, who tried to draw the foul. But Holster can create. She doesn't need a lot of room to Sammy Holster. She's left-handed, which is different than what most girls are used to playing defense against. She's done a nice job for the Flyers.
Pullman's shot off the mark. Henson with the board. We have a player down. Oh no, we have
Morgan Leffel.
Maybe a bloody nose as she puts her head back.
I didn't see it. I don't know if it's a bloody nose or a cut. You know that it is Morgan, correct?
Yes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a bloody nose or if she got elbowed and possibly, you know, got a cut.
Just inadvertent there as the referees, they stop the action when there's no advantages. Right now it looks like she's being attended to by the trainer. She holds her head back. They'll work through that.
New Knoxville possession here. Now again, they've only led for probably a minute of the total ball game tonight, so a chance to separate themselves just a little bit here, but a lot of ball game left to play.
Gable with the basketball. Down to Henson. She's trying to post up. And that is, the pass is blocked, and there's a frustration foul and the 3rd foul on Avery Henson.
Turnover created by Pullman, and in retaliation, Henson will create her 3rd foul.
And now for New Knoxville, you have the dilemma. They only usually have 6, and you have Leffel, who's just really unavailable right now.
Yeah, she's not even available, so they will have to
play Henson.
And see once if Marion Local goes out with Molly Winter now, or though it's Koenig in there, and see once if they kind of, maybe go at Koenig against Henson, who has to be very delicate now and not swipe down at the basketball to get a cheap foul, which would be her 4th.
Defense has been in control tonight. The Flyers average 51 points a game. The Rangers 50 points a game, and right now we're trending below that as Rethman, and there's a nice steal by Henson up ahead to Gable. Pull up, too strong in the bank. Rebound Flyers. Gable had a good look, just couldn't get the bank quite right.
Used the bank board as well, just did not go down. So Marion Local survives that turnover.
And there's Henson, tipped it away again.
Well, with 3 fouls, being very aggressive, but those are simple plays, if you will. They're nothing foul-oriented, but just being in the passing lane.
There's Henson. That's blocked by Koenig. Good defensive play by Lindsey Koenig. The Flyers back with the basketball, down by 1. New Knoxville leads the MAC in defense. Marion's has the 2nd leading offense. Pass underneath. Ball on the floor, and we will have a jump ball possession arrow to the Flyers.
They'll maintain possession, avoid their turnover, and New Knoxville gives up just 30 points a game as a team, and Marion Local scores at 51 points a game. So
Coach Hagemeyer, during his 16 years, his team has always played great defense, as Holscher will draw the foul. Just the 2nd team foul. You see the bench there. Coach Hegemeyer along with Court Flutterjohn and Matt Gable, very experienced coaching staff for the New Knoxville Rangers. Rathman, there's a steal by Gable. Rangers playing some of that good defense that we've talked about.
Well, they force another turnover. Now can they take advantage of it? Neither team, Rangers are the only team to score this half. Marion Local's taken one shot here in the third quarter. Knoxville's had, let's say, been more the aggressor on offense.
Okay, Morgan Leffel on the bench. He left with some type of injury or cut of some type.
Expecting Knoxville again to be very deliberate here. You got Morgan, a leading scorer and an offensive threat, no doubt. So New Knoxville's limited now to who's going to have that confidence, if you will, to take advantage of the opening and make something happen. Right now they're trying to find a breakdown on the Marion Local defense.
Gable tries to spin, not able to break free of Holscher. There's some big points in the first half by Carson Henson and Waterman and Flutterjohn, and going to need every basket for both teams here. And yeah, it seems like it's going to go down the wire.
A quarter and a half to play as Flutterjohn's floater just short.
Goes out of bounds off the Flyers. It will be Ranger ball.
The possession continues. Marion Local not able to secure it. And Knoxville, boy, this is one of those back-breaking, not really back-breaking a lot of time, but if they come up with points here after this extended possession, it really, makes your offense a little bit more confident.
Try to run an inbounds play to free up Gable and not able to, as Henson with the basketball drives to the hoop and it's too strong.
Looked like she maybe had to fight through some hands there and muscled up too strong. Good defense by the Flyers. A good take by Henson. Just, again, couldn't finish. Had some bodies to go through.
Flyers, as Jeff mentioned, only one shot this quarter. Almost 5 minutes into it. There's Rathman with the tray. That is short. A long rebound. Fight for it. And Pullman came up with it. Holscher was the one who kept that alive.
Good hustle play by the Flyers. Coach Strive will take a timeout.
30-second timeout. Gives us an opportunity to let you know NKTelco Sports and sponsors are pleased to bring you replays. High school basketball on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Replay times are Wednesday, March 3rd at 9 p.m. and Thursday, March 4th at 7 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. We'd like to remind any of the Flyer fans that are watching our live broadcasts that the Flyer boys, we will be showing that game as well, as they have a big matchup against the New Bremen boys.
I'm just watching a video here of how Morgan Leffel, she turned to go down the court after the Rangers scored, ran into is that Elena Pullman probably, ran into her, or Kana took the blunt, and that contact caused a bloody nose, the cut to Morgan Leffel, who is back in the game now with 3:03 left, and appears to got the blood cleaned up, or at least stopped now momentarily. At least good for her.
Down to Pullman, and we'll have contact there, I think, on Carson Henson.
Backside help, a little bit too much maybe, as Pullman collides with Henson for her first foul, team's third.
As the New Knoxville fans preferred that Henson drew the foul instead of Avery Henson. And there's a shot by Holscher. Pullman with the board, rolls in.
Offensive rebound. Good answer by Elena Pullman, able to get ball that went off a few hands. Pullman able to get it, put her team back on top.
Henson with the jumper. Rebound by Pullman. 2.5 here in the third quarter. Both teams have only scored 2 points apiece. A 1-point game. The number 2 seeded Rangers, number 3 seeded Flyers. Holscher on the wing. Koenig tries to post up underneath. Also Pullman. 3 by Holscher. Long rebound to Gable. Long pass ahead to Leffel. Able to save it from going out of bounds. Gable's open for the 3. Henson with the rebound. Kicks it out to Flutterjohn. Drives to the hoop.
Nice move.
And in. Haley Flutterjohn.
A simple crossover, change of pace. And at 5'5", Haley Flutterjohn able to go in and score the layup. But credit Carson Henson, the offensive rebound to keep the possession alive, and then Haley Flaherty with a big finish.
We've only had 3 baskets this quarter, but all 3 have resulted in lead changes here in the quarter. Holscher shot partially blocked from behind by Leffel. Gable surveys the court to Henson. Over to Fletterjohn on the wing, coming up on a minute to go. This closely played game. Right now the Rangers up by 1. Fletterjohn down low to Henson. Against Koenig. Battle for the rebound, and Pullman's the one who comes up with it.
Tough look as Henson made some moves against Koenig and got it off the glass. Again, basically everything you're supposed to do. The ball just did not go in. Luckily, in the scramble for it, she didn't get whistled for her 4th foul.
Good defense being played there by Koenig there as 2 post players. Hilsman gives it up to Rethman. Pullman, both of those players played 4 years on varsity for Marion Local. Rethman splits the defenders and draws a foul.
Carson Henson will pick up her 2nd foul in the help side defense there as Rethman takes it to the basket.
Get another look on our winners meets replays. It's Rethman.
78% free throw shooter, was 2 for 2 in the first half, misses that one.
Rethman's 2nd year in a row on first team All-MAC. Also on first team was Sammy Holscher, Elena Pullman on 2nd team, Molly Rethman. Those 3 with MAC recognition.
Boy, rare 2 misses there by Rethman. A good free throw shooter, comes up empty on both. 10 seconds to play, 3rd quarter.
Fletterjohn down to Gable. Henson in the corner, has to drive up and under. We go to the 4th quarter in this close district semifinal on the First National Bank scoreboard. The Rangers by 1. We'll be back with the 4th quarter on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with this personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
We go to the 4th quarter. After 1 quarter, it was tied. After the 2nd quarter, Marion was up by 1, and now after 3, New Knoxville's up by 1.
Yes, limited offense in the 3rd quarter. New Knoxville 4 points, Marion Local 2. New Knoxville was 2 of 12. Marion Local 1 of 6 from the field. As the defenses came up big, each team did score in the all the points came off offensive rebounds. Pullman had her bucket off of a offensive rebound. Rangers try to get something backdoor.
Double dribble there as Leffel couldn't find a teammate. That'd be a turnover.
And New Knoxville, their 4 points also came off of offensive rebounds that led to second chance opportunities, and turnover just the 4th turnover in the game for New Knoxville.
Winner, Holscher, Pullman, and Rethman. In Rethman, the 5 Flyers to start the 4th quarter. There's Rethman with a pull-up. Gets her own rebound. Pass up ahead to Leffel. To the hoop, swatted away by Elena Pullman.
Good defense by Pullman. I don't have her, 18 blocks. I think she had 1 in the first half. Another one here, maybe 2, so that may give her 20. Take a good look here, timing-wise. Get it when it's released so you don't have the, give the official a chance to call a foul. Good clean block by an athletic player in Elena Pullman.
Avery Henson started the quarter on the bench. Right now she's at the scorer's table coming at the next dead ball. Leading scorer right now for the Rangers, Carson Henson with 5. And 3 other players with just 4. Gable, one of them. There's Leffel, joins them with 4.
Avery Henson also with 5 points. So her and Carson each with 5. Morgan now with 4. Not much scoring, but spread out, if you will.
Yep.
Knoxville, their biggest lead of the game at 3. And I think Marion Local, you said, had a 5-point lead early in the first quarter.
Shot up by Pullman, rolls off, and Carson Henson with the board.
Good backside rebound by New Knoxville, and a good look by Pullman. That time, the ball doesn't bounce in. Marion had some shots in the first half where it bounced around and went down, but that time not friendly to Elena Pullman on this end.
Fletterjohn up to Leffel. Every possession so critical in this fourth quarter. This has been about as tight of a ball game as you can have. As Waterman to Leffel.
She says with nice moves. That was a good quick move there by Waterman. Didn't score or do anything like that, but boy, that first explosion, if you will, off the dribble, that's a good thing to build upon. And she had a nice move in the first half off that same thing that resulted in points.
Leffel with the basketball has Winner.
Nice move.
Drive.
Nice
There's Coleman again with the block as Holscher comes up with it.
Good move by Morgan Leffel getting around Winner. Winner with 2 fouls has to be somewhat careful. And then good defense by the back row defense of Pullman.
That ball will go off of Pullman to be Ranger basketball.
Melissa Waterman snuck in there to make that thing a little bit more difficult to handle, force it off of Pullman. So good defense on both ends. We've had Pullman blocking some shots, Waterman down here causing the deflection. Looks like a timeout by New Knoxville.
Coach Hegemeyer with the timeout. You're watching tournament basketball on NKTelco Sports.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers. Please support the following sponsors: Forever Fit, Rachel's Cakes, Speedway Lanes, Balmer Construction, Jewelry Barn, Tom and Jerry's, Western Ohio Mortgage.
Go down the home stretch here as Coach Strive talking to her team right now. They find the Flyers down by 3.
They're going to have to play defense as they come out of the huddle as they commit their first turnover of the quarter. I'd like to, while we have a moment here, to announce our officials for this game. Bruce Bain, Michael Lampton, and Dan Carahan, your men in stripes here. It's been a competitive, I won't say physical game, but there's been a lot of good defense. And then when you have good defense, you have a lot of pressure on the ball, pressure off the ball, and just a lot of people moving parts. And Marion Local tries to press, and Henson able to break it down.
Henson kicks it over to Carson Henson. They have no problem with the pressure.
Able to have a post player that can handle the ball. Sometimes they pass, catch back, and then that allows that full court press to set up. But Henson able to get it and go right away and not let the press kind of formulate or come together.
Gable hasn't been able to break free a lot. Now she's being guarded by Pullman. Henson back door to Gable. Nice play.
Assist Avery Henson, basket Ellie Gable. 6 points in the game for Gable. A 5-point Ranger lead.
Great timing there as Rangers, their biggest lead of the night. Pullman with a shot. Henson with a rebound, almost knocked away by Holscher, but
you got to be careful every time you bring it down. He's, again, very active. People have hands. They're going for the loose ball, trying to make something happen.
This half's 8 points for New Knoxville, only 2 points for the Flyers. We're almost halfway through this fourth quarter.
There's that pass cross court. New Knoxville has to be very careful. Marion Local has players that can step in that passing lane, and if it's not thrown crisply or not timed right, the offense doesn't come to get it. It's a layup at this end for the Flyers.
Henson to Gable. There's a long 3. There's a rebound by Fletterjohn. Back to Gable to reset with 4 minutes to go. The chance to come back to the district final to play Minster.
Did you say Fletterjohn with the offensive rebound?
Yes. And up to Leffel, and Leffel is fouled, and Morgan Leffel shoot two.
Nice pass by Ellie Gable, the penetrating, saw Leffel float through, and again, I've said it before, those two worked well together. They played a lot together last year. Morgan moves well, Ellie can pass the ball well. Big free throws here for the senior.
Senior first team all MAC as she rattles it in. Also MAC recognition, Ellie Gable for the second year on MAC first team. Avery Henson and second team MAC, and honorable mention Carson Henson, second attempt.
First foul on Elena Pullman, second team foul on Marion in the half. 7-point New Knoxville lead, under 4 minutes to play.
This is almost a must-score possession, if you will, for the Flyers. They can't afford to have this lead get any bigger, as New Knoxville's defense has been great in the second half, now switching to a 2-3 zone. Pass underneath, they get it to Winter. Too strong, Pullman is fouled, and that might be on Henson. We'll see who they... No, it's on Morgan Leffel. It's between the two of them there, so just the first foul, Morgan Leffel, and Elena Pullman with the two shots.
65% shooter on the season, good on the first one. Her 7th point. She averages 10 points a game.
On her way to play volleyball at Findlay next fall, as right now she doesn't want her basketball career to end.
Here's where you got to be careful. Pullman up top makes it difficult to pass it around, and New Knoxville does a good job.
Gable to Henson. Henson pulls it back out on 3:17. New Knoxville here, you want to be careful. Maybe run some clock, but you can't get out of your offense either.
Yeah, I think
it's too much time.
I think they're looking for the right people to do it when they get it. They're looking for a breakdown on Marion's defense. They're capable of holding it for a number of minutes, although you got to be careful of those passes. You put above the head where the hands are at, they're going to get deflected. Yeah, but you're right. I don't think New Knoxville necessarily wants to stall, but it's almost uncomfortable. Do I try to score? Do I take a three-pointer? Do I drive? You know, all those things you don't know. You just want to score and not make a bad play.
And you see the players that aren't the normal high scorers. Those are the ones that hesitate, that don't shoot, and sometimes they should. But these are big possessions here with a 5-point lead.
Henson can stand out there a little bit as long as she doesn't get the 5 count and take Winter off the dribble.
And that will be just the 3rd foul. You know, there's also this strategy. If you're Marion, you can start fouling, but New Knoxville, a pretty good foul through shooting team at 73%. Those percentages are all good and well, but it's not the same as when you shoot in tournament actions. It's a little different.
It guarantees nothing.
Yes.
You know, but yeah, it's C1s of Marion Local. They're trying to put pressure on the court here.
And there's a steal. Holscher for the layup, and the lead down to 3.
Good defensive pressure by the Flyers, and they get a big, not only steal, but a bucket.
And there'll be a timeout by Coach Hegemeyer right before that whistle, and 2:19 to go. Looks like it's a full timeout. You're watching great tournament girls basketball on NKTelco Sports.
For over 150 years, Cargill has been helping people be successful worldwide. Cargill has always done business responsibly and in a way that makes us proud. Whether it is educating farmers in India or providing bikes to students with perfect attendance right here at home, Cargill is helping people thrive. The Sydney plant is just one piece of a global company that provides employment for hundreds of thousands, food for the world, and support for thousands of businesses. Be a part of something great at cargill.com.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Cargill, Victory Machine, Hometown Opportunity, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Wagner's IGA, Hulsman Automotive.
Go down this stretch, you see Coach Hegemeyer around his Rangers squad. They had a 7-point lead. It's now down to 3 as they try to hold it down the stretch.
Yeah, Stevens, if they maybe go at it offensively, you talked about how to hold the ball and such, and when Marion scored, that cut it to 5, and then they get the big turnover. Instant offense made it 3, so you said it right. Was it 30-23 you said at one point? Okay.
So a 4-0 run right now for the Flyers, which
it doesn't seem like much, but when the game where you've scored limited points, that's a lot.
Yeah,
you know, so big possession here for New Knoxville. And again, Marion Local really can play aggressive. They only have 3 team fouls, so even if you foul New Knoxville, like trying to steal the ball or anything. It's not shooting fouls. It's you're not going to hurt yourself. But New Knoxville now will.
Gable with the 3. Long rebound comes to Koenig. And we'll see if the Flyers cut into this lead more. Down by 3, under 2 to go.
Rangers got a nice look from a girl that shoots the ball very well. Just short, and a good job by the Flyers, Dave, securing the rebound, giving New Knoxville just the 1 attempt.
Holscher and Rethman.
Travel.
There'll be a travel there as she caught the ball and she took a couple of steps. A tough turnover against the Flyers.
And I'll give them time, though, to set up. Dead ball, turnover again. Coach Hegemeyer will take a 30. That'll be his 4th of the game. He has 1 left.
I'd like to thank our Keys to the Game sponsor, Keyhole Pizza by Replay, sponsored by Winners Meats. Our starting lineups brought to you by Sydney All-Glaze Audiology. We'll name a player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco. And on our First National Bank scoreboard, we're under 2 minutes to go. And the Rangers clinging to a 3-point lead.
Yeah, minute 44, and sometimes you wonder if I hate to say it, do you want to be the team on top? Like I said, with limited scoring, it's hard just to go to offense, or do you want to be the team that's behind, has nothing to lose, and just keep playing pressure defense and try to, quote, come from behind and gain all that momentum and use that to secure the win?
You know, we played 30 minutes of basketball so far, and probably 25 of those minutes, the lead has been 3 or less.
Yes, well said.
It's been that close of the game. Other than it was 7 by New Knoxville early. First half, it was 5 by
Marion Local. Well, you got a good ball handler playing a very good defender.
There's Flutterjohn right now down to a minute and a half. Knoxville almost can play keep away, but you can't turn it over.
Yeah, I think Marion would eventually have to foul.
Leffel to Flutterjohn. A lot of good ball handlers on this Ranger team.
New Knoxville down to 1 timeout. Marion Local 3 timeouts. And Marion Local 3 team fouls. So they can do this very aggressively, be very aggressive, force the referee to foul, almost, why not? If they don't call that and Pullman knocks it away, it's an advantage for the Flyers.
And they have nobody in foul trouble, so anybody can foul. And
Winter has 3, Pullman has 2.
Okay, Winter, who's right now not in the lineup. They went with a quicker lineup, and there we have Hilsman fouling Flutterjohn.
So that's their 5th. So 2 more before New Knoxville will be at the line for the 1-on-1. Like you said, a good shooting team guarantees nothing other than they've done a nice job throughout the season.
It's pretty well, but Gable, Leffel, and Flutterjohn, the 3 ball handlers here up top, about 35 feet away. Get a backdoor cut, and there will be another foul.
Sammy Holscher, her 2nd.
That's the 6th foul. So now after this will be 1-and-1. To the Flyers, you got to be concerned about a backdoor cut. There's Gable with the basketball.
There's
Hands it off to Henson. She will drive to the basket, kick it out to Carson Henson to Leffel. Playing keep away, and why not with a 3-point lead? Almost a steal, and it is. Hilsman, Leffel tries to reach in. Holscher down to 26 seconds. Coach Stribe yells for the timeout, and they needed a steal, and the Flyers got it. We'll keep it right here. The Flyers with a big steal with 25 seconds.
And they went at it very aggressively. There, it would have been a foul if they did commit it, but they went hard after that steal against Flutterjohn. Loose ball, so to speak, ball in the air. A lot of people with hands on it, and stronger Flyer girl just pull it away, create the steal. Nothing to lose, because if they don't get the steal, they got to foul anyways.
Yeah.
And you want to begin doing that process at some point, but aggressive, crisp defense forces a turnover, and now they have an opportunity to, don't need a 3 right away, Dave, but they have an opportunity to score with plenty of time left.
Yeah, plenty of time.
25 seconds.
I think a lot of teams make the mistake of settling for a 3 and trying to hit a 3. And if you're on defense, you're Knoxville, you don't want to give them a 3 off. At the same time, if the ball gets underneath, you don't want to give up a 3-point play. If they get a 2 underneath, you always want to play good, solid defense, but you don't want to give up a 3-point play. So a lot of things happening here.
Knoxville 5-team fouls, so they can, again, if you can do it right way, foul before the act of shooting to force the Flyers to retake it out.
Yeah.
Each Flyers are in the New Knoxville will be in a bonus on the next Marion local foul. Flyers with 2 timeouts, and New Knoxville with 1 timeout.
So we have Rethman, Holscher, Hilsman, Koenig, and Pullman. This critical possession for the Flyers. Holscher with the basketball, 25 seconds. Hilsman try to set something up. They'll go back to Holscher. I think they tried to free up Rethman there. Hilsman drives, pull up, rolls off. Carson Henson with the rebound, and she is fouled with 11 seconds to go.
Well, nice drive by sophomore Stella Hilsman. Went baseline in traffic. A beautiful shot. I mean, no bankboard, so she had a tough angle, but boy, she made a nice move to the basket. Good rebound by Carson Henson there. Is floating up, doesn't commit to charge. And Henson right place, right time.
So Carson Henson, 71% foul shooter. Draws iron, and there's a big rebound by Leffel to Gable, down to 8 seconds. And there'll be a foul with 6 seconds.
Boy, Morgan Leffel hustle play, 50-50 ball. It carried him out big time, and I think Morgan ran from the right lane all the way over to the deep corner to chase that down.
Gable now with another 1-and-1. That goes in and out. Koenig. There'll be a timeout by the Flyers with 3.4 seconds to go. Coach Schreiber tried to get the attention of the official.
New Knoxville has a foul to give. As long as you don't do it in the act of shooting, you can make, you can take some time off, force them to go backwards,
right,
and then foul before they get a 3-point shot.
Before they get a shot off. You don't want to foul them while they're shooting a 3. At this point, unless they, right now, assistant coach Fort Camp is talking to the official. Sometimes the coaches will tell them, if there's a missed rebound, a missed shot, and we get a rebound, I want a timeout right away. I don't know if that's a courtesy thing the refs have to do, or what. I don't know what happened, but
yeah, at least this year there's not a lot of crowd noise. But you're right. Usually you'll see the head coach say, "Hey, on a missed free throw, we get a rebound, I'm calling timeout." So that way you at least have an ear open for it. But the ball is going to be on the sideline down there from New Knoxville's bench, and with 3 seconds to go, you've got to think Marion Local needs to look for a 3-point shot here. New Knoxville just has to make sure they don't foul in the act of a 3-point shot.
And you see the New Knoxville bench, I'm sure that coaching staff knows they have 1 foul to give. So I would not be surprised at all if it's an aggressive foul early on, as soon as somebody catches it for the Flyers.
Yeah, because they can score a 2-pointer. You almost don't have to guard the paint.
Not quite at half court, as it'll be Hilsman will inbound it.
And you can, like I said, New Knoxville can afford to give up anything inside the arc.
Marion Local will call another timeout.
Their last.
As they want to see how the New Knoxville was defending it. Now, I've always been, my kids and I always debate the strategy. If you're on defense, you're up by 3, I always say you foul. There is possibilities you could lose the game or whatever, but you got to foul before.
The difference is here, there's not free throws on the foul.
You're right.
So you can foul, just retake the ball out. Then it comes down to you foul again, and then they hope to make the first free throw, and then you send Pullman and Winter there to crash the glass on the second miss one to try to tip it in at the buzzer.
Right, and there's always that. You don't want to get the thing about trying to foul before they shoot, but because you could have somebody shooting 3 foul shots.
We've had an AAU game against some girls that are playing tonight, and we were up, had the girl foul on the backcourt. She was throwing a pass down the court. They awarded her 3 free throws.
Oh, wow.
And she threw it from the spike line to her teammate on the other end of the court, and they said she was in active shooting. Luckily, I maintained composure. But it can happen. Yeah, New Knoxville foul here just forces Marion Local to take the ball back out of bounds.
Possession able favors the Flyers. Again, New Knoxville with 1 foul to give with 3.4 seconds.
Really, like I said, you don't even need to guard inside, because if the bucket scores, Marion Local cannot stop the clock. It's going to be a 3-pointer to the sideline. And they're going to get a look here.
Hilsman. Henson comes up with the steal, and she's fouled in the backcourt with 0.5 seconds to go.
That'll seal it. Good defense by the Rangers, and they don't let Marion Local get a it's game-tying situation, and not a lot of time left for the Flyers to do anything. They call it intentional? No.
They called it, no. For a little bit, it looked like she was going to shoot it, but with 0.5 seconds to go, Carson Henson
I shouldn't say seal it, but boy, 0.5 seconds. So
it'd be a miracle, but now that'll seal it. The Rangers will win their 21st game, a tough, hard-fought win, and they will come on Saturday night. Henson with a pair with 7 points. And that will end it. Great ball game here in the district semifinal. The Rangers slipped by the Flyers 32-27 on our First National Bank scoreboard. We'll be back to wrap it up here on NKTelco Sports.
Hey Minster, this is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey Botkins, I'm Brett Gershner with NKTelco, and we are here for you and to help you operate your business network.
Hey Maria Stein, I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Hi Rishi, I'm Tim Metzger, and we are here for you for your installation of your telephone, cable TV, and internet.
Contact NKTelco at 1-888-NKTelco.
Thank you to the following sponsors: Precision Strip, Carriage Works, Cy Schwederman, Minster Bank, Home and Interiors, New Knoxville Supply Company, Hokie Lumber.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
At Home and Interiors, our team loves to design beautiful yet cost-effective projects. From sleek and simple to elaborate and detailed, we customize to fit your tastes and budget with free interior design and color coordination. Visit our 5,000 square foot kitchen design center and bring your next project to life. Full custom kitchen and bath cabinets are built right here in New Bremen. Home and Interiors, your vision designed for your budget.
Today's game is being brought to you by Grand Lake Health, Clopay Building Products, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sidney Uglaze Audiology, NKTelco.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Uglaze and Sidney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, We partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Hello, New Bremen. I'm Matt Everidge with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your cable, telephone, and internet services.
Hey, Minster. This is Nate Henry with NKTelco, and we're here for you for your existing cable TV, internet, and phone service.
Hey, New Knoxville. I am Wesley Meyer at NKTelco. We are here for you and your customer service needs.
Hey, Maria Stein. I'm Ken with NKTelco, and we are here for you with hometown pride.
Great ball game here at Wapakoneta. The district semifinal is a close one as New Knoxville defeats Marion Local 32-27. Final numbers, Mr. Jeff Henson.
It was a competitive game, a defensive dogfight that we kind of anticipated. It ends this way with New Knoxville 13 of 41 from the field. Not a great percentage, just 1 of 7 from beyond the arc. Marion Local 11 of 34 from the field. Again, not a great percentage, just 2 for 8. Free throws, New Knoxville made enough. They were 5 of 8. Marion Local 3 of 6, rebounding edge in favor of Marion Local 29-24. But turnover battle again, won by the Rangers. They commit just 6 turnovers compared to 13. A big one at the end of the game there that cost the Flyers a chance to get a shot off, and that kind of helped. And you talk about the rebounding a little bit. New Knoxville scored 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points on offensive rebounding, where they were able to some of them were straight back putbacks for points, others were they extended possession to keep it, but still 10 points on those second looks, and that was key. New Knoxville plus taking care of the basketball, and had some good defense. They only gave up 6 second half points, if my numbers are right, Dave.
Yep.
And got a stop at the end with some big rebounds when Marion had to score, couldn't get a second chance, and then the turnover at the end of the game to secure it for New Knoxville.
Knoxville goes to 21-4 on this season, while the Flyers end a very good season at 19-6. I'd like to recognize the 4 seniors for the Flyers that played their last basketball game: Heidi Rethman, Molly Rethman, Elena Pullman, Abby Mormon. Congratulations on the basketball career. Good luck in the future, as also with our individual scoring there, Jeff.
As you mentioned, those seniors from Marion Local will go down to scoring. Sammy Holscher led the way with 9 points, 8 from Elena Pullman, 7 from Heidi Rethman, 2 from Lindsay Koenig, and 1 from Molly Winter for their total of 27.
Yeah, and so now the New Knoxville Rangers come back here on Saturday night. We'll have that game here on NKTelco Sports as they'll take on the #1 seeded Minster Wildcats, a team they played fairly close, especially in the first half at the barn. They'll have their work cut out for them. Right now, a big win here tonight against Marion.
Yeah, they'll have to bring 2 halves of basketball against the Wildcats, but they're going to earn the right with a big win tonight with the Flyers leading the Rangers in scoring. 2 players with 7 points each tonight. Carson Henson and Morgan Leffel each finished with 7. Ellie Gable and Avery Henson each finished with 5, and Haley Flutterjohn and Melissa Waterman each with 4 points, so all 6 players contributed. It wasn't a lot, but it was enough. The total there for the Rangers, 32 points and the 5-point win.
Yeah, nice balanced scoring. If you look at every one of those players there, it seemed like there was a key basket by every player, all 6 players that played for the Rangers.
I thought Carson Henson did it in the first quarter. I thought Melissa Waterman did it in the second quarter. Some girls that normally don't score but got some good offense in, and then rounding it out here, Haley Flutterjohn even kept it alive in some offensive rebounds there. Kept possessions alive in the second half. So a number of girls that don't score a lot came up with some big buckets tonight and helped the girls that were handcuffed with some tenacious defense on both sides. I mean, leading scorers really had to work to get shots off tonight.
And that'll lead us into our player of the game, sponsored by NKTelco, number 10, Carson Henson.
No, she got him off to a good start, hitting her first shot of the game, a 3-pointer, and then had a number of rebounds, had an offensive rebound for points, also had other rebounds late in the game on the Hillsman miss, secured the rebound underneath, and then the last play of the game, got over there, and I think Avery knocked away, or they both did, but she came up with the loose ball, preventing Marion Local from any chance to tie the game.
And then 2 foul shots to cinch it there. So.
Yeah, somewhat when the pressure was off, but still made the shots at the end. Big free throws to secure the Rangers with a 5-point win.
Congratulations to Carson. Congratulations to the Rangers as they advance to the district final here on Saturday night. For NKTelco Sports Crew, on camera, Mark Fissel and Kirk Huffner. Directors Scott Robinson and Bryce Hamrick. For my partner Jeff Henson, I'm Dave Kanapke. Thanks for watching on NKTelco Sports.